Hey everyone, today is March 10th, 2021, and we're talking about how March 10th, 2020, um, there was the announcement from the World Health Organization that things had escalated with the COVID-19 and because of its presence in many, many different countries, uh, it was a pandemic status, um, and it just everything escalated. Everything just changed very dramatically. I remember that my children, I think if I look back on the calendar from March 10th was a Tuesday. I think by March 13th, we kept them out of school. I think March 12th was perhaps their last day physically at the school. And over the weekend of like the 14th or so, the teachers, the school made a decision to indefinitely um, stop the classes in person at the school. And since then, the kids have been with remote school. That was also impacting their mom's studies. I mean, she had already been studying online, but she had to make periodic trips to Europe, to France for some exams. And there wasn't really any information, and that just kept getting postponed and then indefinitely just not being able to travel for the exams. And then eventually she took a job with the same school where the kids go to start teaching in September. Meanwhile, we just had the one income from my lessons, and I had to just activate several teaching platforms, italki, Wisent, promote several things on my own website as well, and hoping for things on LinguaTrip to pick up speed again after a couple months where they were kind of updating the website, updating the landing page, and there weren't any lesson packages coming through. So I had to just very quickly find students anywhere and everywhere on different platforms just to kind of keep money flowing. Things have been growing for the lessons, for the scheduling. I still have like plans that I want to grow things with group lessons, and transition in that direction. What else? Just we really kind of stayed indoors and just really stayed put. And the only interactions we were really having kind of was delivery from the supermarket to the house. The company that kind of helps deliver gas, since there's a gas tank on the roof, and that periodically needs to be kind of filled. And then when it gets depleted, then we call again. What else? Who else were we interacting with? It's like food, gas, the car, the gas tank. That was crazy because I think that one tank of gas for the or diesel or so. I think we filled it up earlier, some point in early March, and that gas, I mean, the car just kind of sat there, not being really used. I think I even started to kind of forget how to drive, having to kind of check my feet and my hands when I would get in the car again, have to go somewhere. But that tank of gas, I think that lasted until something like June, because the car was just kind of sitting there parked all of April, all of May, and I think we didn't start really venturing out a little bit. And I think it wasn't until like August that I started going back to the supermarket and realizing like just the deliveries were not always, there's always something kind of missing or nothing for replacements. And we needed to get water, so I kept getting water at the local kind of OXO market, corner market. What else? Things were just very stressful, and I think it wasn't until something like June or so that we took the kids outside. They were really just kind of stuck indoors. We were trying to figure out how to cope with the school. That didn't go very well at the beginning, and we kind of gave up and just let the kids kind of watch TV and just play while we try to figure what was going on. And then from there, the summer, we got a little bit of a better idea of how contagious this was and precautions, what was working. Do we still need to wipe down the groceries? I've stopped bothering to clean the grocery bags and things, and just I'll put things away and put them in the fridge and the freezer. But I think at the beginning, really just kind of wiping down everything and trying to just be as cautious as possible, and a lot of the alcohol for the hands and the spray. And fortunately, I haven't been ill in the past year, really just trying to take care of eating well, more recently exercising, trying to get some sleep, although my sleeping schedule has also been a bit late, since I am teaching in the afternoons and evenings, and since September, kind of helping the kids with the remote schooling. That has been stressful, very stressful. There's been ups and downs. The kids, I think lately I try not to push them and just get them to be responsible as well, so they know when there are lessons. They can see when the schedule is on the fridge, and I try to remind them, so it's not that they're kind of mad at me for reminding them that they have a lesson, but they can go check that out. I'm this week taking them swimming, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, just play, spend time, um, not be on the tablets all day long. And I don't have a TV here, so although, I mean, I don't know, maybe it would be better sometimes when there's a TV and then we have to we can watch something together and it's not just the same thing as playing video games on a TV, since those tablets are a bit more addictive for them. But I would say overall I've been very fortunate to be able to work online, which I have been doing for at least 5 years, since I left EY in February 2016 and started to just network and try to get things moving through 2016. And then joining some challenges and things. So I've been online for a while now, and then this as things were picking up speed, then I think by then I started getting more and more students. But the start of this year, things kind of just plateaued a little bit on one platform, and I just needed to activate things very quickly to get things moving. But yeah, I'm very, very fortunate to be able to work online, have my own website, have the speaking challenge that has been around now for almost 4 years. At the end of this month, we will be celebrating 4 years, and the seeds of joining a challenge that was also at the end of March 2016, so almost like a month after I had left EY, and then joined the Add One challenge and started meeting people through that and networking. And then the year after I had joined that's when I launched the 30-day speaking challenge. So there's been the challenge, there's been teaching online, there's been teaching through different platforms and creating some programs and things to help students. But overall I would say I've been fortunate to be able to work online and fortunate to network with so many wonderful people around the world. The pandemic, yes, it has been stressful, trying to calm the kids and be aware of their schooling and be aware of their needs, but it's having them socialize with their friends or their classmates or their teachers, that's been difficult. But I mean, little by little, there are some things where they can do some exercise outdoors and see other kids. They did travel on the airplane and on the bus in February this year. So just taking those precautions and staying keeping hands and clean and wearing masks and things. And waiting for vaccinations and things for that. But it's just been a complete change for everybody's lives and things. But overall, I would say we have been fortunate, and I don't know anybody directly who has gotten sick or who has passed away due to this. But I do know other people who have their contacts as well. But this has been long. Hola a todos. Hoy es el día número 10 y estamos como pensando en los cambios que hemos visto en marzo del año pasado, a partir como del 10 de marzo de 2020, cuando hubo el anuncio de la Organización Mundial de la Salud para decir que ya COVID-19 ya era al nivel de una pandemia. Y pues sigue, no estamos después. Por fin hay avances con las vacunas, pero al principio en marzo pues ya era un cambio drástico y todo el mundo como en casa, intentando trabajar en casa o como conseguir las compras del súper, qué hacer con las compras y limpiar todo. Los niños ya dejaron de ir a la escuela, yo creo que a 13, yo creo que el 12 era su último día. El anuncio de una pandemia ya era como 10 y ya empezamos a decir como qué vamos a hacer y es prudente llevarles a la escuela, qué hacemos, y ya la escuela se cerró y ya desde entonces pues no han regresado y este año no van a regresar aún. Todo va a seguir siendo en línea y pues me siento afortunado porque he podido trabajar en línea. Tuve que activar varias cuentas en línea en plataformas para buscar más y más alumnos y poco a poco viendo con mi sitio y con mis programas y sí, estoy muy afortunado por poder trabajar en línea, pero este año sí ha sido muy estresante, muchos cambios y espero que lo que va a seguir en 2021, pues, espero que este año va a ir mejorando y no empeorando. Eso me da esperanza. Así es. Bonjour tout le monde. Aujourd'hui, c'est le 10e jour du défi en 2021 et on est en train de parler un petit peu sur le 10 mars 2020, il y a un an, quand l'Organisation mondiale de la santé a annoncé que le COVID-19 était au niveau de pandémie et que tout a radicalement changé d'un coup et les enfants ont cessé d'aller à l'école, ils sont depuis restés à la maison. C'était un chaos. J'ai dû commencer à mettre activer des comptes de professeurs pour trouver plus d'étudiants partout pour continuer à gagner de l'argent parce que à cette époque-là, on avait juste mes revenus et c'était vraiment des choses imprévisibles, comment on va faire et quoi d'autre. Je suis reconnaissant que je peux travailler en ligne. Je sais qu'il y avait beaucoup de gens qui ont perdu leur travail et qu'ils ne pouvaient pas travailler en ligne et c'était très difficile pour beaucoup de familles, très stressant. Mais donc, il y a des difficultés, il faut trouver des solutions et j'espère que cette année va continuer à améliorer. Ça me donne encore de l'espoir pour cette année. Voilà. Hallo an alle, heute ist der 10. Tag in der Herausforderung und sprechen wir ein bisschen über der 10. März in 2020, wenn die Organisation in der Welt für die Gesundheit, der WHO, hat gesagt, dass Covid-19 ist Pandemic und es war sehr schwierig und meine Kinder sind nicht in die Schule gegangen und sie sind zu Hause geblieben und weiterhalten dieses Jahr lernen im Internet. Ich bin sehr dankbar, dass ich kann im Internet arbeiten und ich kann helfen viele Studenten in der Welt. Ich weiß, dass es ist sehr schwierig für viele Familien, viele Leute, aber wir könnten arbeiten und helfen die Kindern. It was stressful, aber wir machen, was wir können. Und ja, das ist alle für heute. Vielen Dank. Ciao a tutti. Oggi è il giorno 10 in marzo e parliamo del 10 marzo 2020, quando abbiamo visto che l'Organizzazione Mondiale della Salute ha detto che Covid-19 è pandemia e tutto ha cambiato perché i miei figli sono nella casa per imparare. Quest'anno non hanno ritornato alla scuola, continuano nella casa per imparare. È difficile. Ho continuato a insegnare in linea e non so come dire questo, ma mi sento fortunato per poter lavorare in linea. Questo è tutto per oggi. Всем привет! Сегодня 10-й день из челленджа в 2021. об 21 года, и мы говорим немного о 10 марта 2020 года, когда мы узнали, что WHO, World Health Organization, сказал, что COVID-19 был pandemic, и мои дети сидели в дома и изучали, но это было трудно. Я должен работал много и найти новые студентов в мире, и это было трудно, но я знаю, что мы могли работать и помогать детям. Это было трудно, но мы могли делать, что мы do what we could. Этот год, надеюсь, что все будет лучше, и надеюсь, что это будет правильно. Я немного устал сейчас. Это все на сегодня. Большое спасибо и пока.